I'm busy doing a video on taper turning, and I was working the compound side and I've noticed that that's just come loose like that, and the pin that's in there absolutely refuses to come out. So I'm going to try and drill the pin out, take the handle off and see exactly what's going on with it. It's not normally a taper steel pin that goes through there. I can see an end of it there. But obviously you've got to be careful when you're tapping things that you don't bend the spindle. That's the last thing we want to do. So you've got to make sure it is nicely supported. And that's kind of got it quite well supported there. It's normal, I can't find any parallel punches, so I'm pissing about with stuff I shouldn't be using really. John, man. And that's all the way through there. There's still a little piece in that end. I'll have a gentle explore at it. Right, so I think there's bits coming out now, little flaky bits of pin. We've probably got it sorted. Well, it's terrible when your lathe goes wrong. It feels like you're being bitten by a ruined dog. Just a little bit of a shell in there, slightly bigger drill I think. I've never actually had this handle off the lathe as far as I can remember. I've had no reason to. Trying to play Let's Snap the Drill now on it. Now we'll be able to make a nice new pin to hold it on once we get it apart. There's still a little bit of shell left in there, but not much. Slightly bigger drill again. I think that'll do it. What I'll do, I'll drill it out to a final size and put a taper roll pin in. And I've left the chuck loose on purpose so it will slip before it snaps the drill. This is horrible, this. Not that we wanted to spend a Friday night. Never mind. No, just about there now. Right, I think that should now come off there. Yeah. Right, and we'll take that nut off. Bastard. Take a nut off and see what lives behind there. How tight it'll be, or not that tight. I think it'll just be two Allen bolts that have come loose inside there. I don't think it's going to be anything sort of nasty or tragic, but it's something I could have done without. I'm just going to put that bit of wood back under there in case something, in fact the dust hands up, just in case something starts to drop out of there and we'll catch it. Right, so that comes out nice and oily because I did all the layers last night. That's a thrust bearing there, and as I thought, it's just those two Allen bolts that have come loose. This is all quality stuff, nicely splined onto there, and a lovely little ball thrust face. So I'll get an Allen key, get them tightened up, then we're back in business, I hope. So I was winding the cross sleeve back and forward, and it, I noticed it was moving. And it was alright the last time I used it, so we'll nip them up. Back on with that part. And the nut goes on. And that's actually an oil point there, and it obviously works. It's got your, there's lovely oil inside that bearing. And that's a lock nut there, so that's obviously adjustment to get it to feel nice. A little bit of preload, and that feels good. It's never felt that nice for a long time. That feels beautiful. Right, now we'll find it was a 4mm drill I put through there, so a 4mm roll pin through there is going to do the job. That's it. That moves there. It's got a little friction adjuster in so you can zero that dial. Come on, you scabby little bastard, you. Right, well, I'm going to get this locked in and then set that nut up. I'm sure I've got some 4mm roll pins. Little box of roll pins. And that roll pin. Whatever they are. Right, that's a bit slack, so I'll have to find a better one. I'll make a better one. But at the minute I just want to get this other video finished off. That feels beautiful, that. It's never felt as smooth as that for a long time. Right, back to the job in hand. Now I've finished the video I was doing, I can repair this handle properly. At the minute it's drilled to 4mm parallel. So what I'm going to do, I've got a taper reamer here. I'm going to ream the hole to a taper and then make a taper pin for it. I had a little box of tapered pins but I can't find them. So I'm just going to gently ease this reamer through there, and then we can make a pin, a little bit of silver steel probably, just to do the job with. All I can do really is measure the reamer at each end, and I'll probably just use a file and gently file the taper, and then we can put the handle back together properly. Right, the taper reamer's cut all the way through now. So the hole's now round on the bottom of it as well, so I need to make a little tapered pin to fit in there. So what I'll do, I'll turn the pin parallel to fit that end, and then we're going to do that taper. I'll probably just put it on with a file actually. Or I'll find a bit of suitable material, probably a little bit of silver steel, and we'll go from there. Right, I've zeroed the vernier on the big hole. Direct reading on there, we want 1.5 off that. That's silver steel. 1.5, that's a 0.75 cut. Take 0.5 first. then 0.5, which is a 2.25 cut, will take half a mil off. A few more RPMs on it, doing 1000 RPM there. I'm going to take it out the chuck and try it in, see what sort of result I manage to get. Right, and that's just one end of the hole that would tap in at that. I'm going to make it a little bit longer and then just gradually fade the taper on. I want to fine taper and just try and error really. Right, so I'm going to use a nice smooth file. And I've got no jewellery on. Sleeves are rolled up. I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to concentrate on this area down here. And zero the vernier on the small end. 0.2 a minute, not very much, it's a very shallow gradual taper. That looks good. I'll take it out and try it in once more before I cut it off. And so this is the big end. It goes in quite nicely, and the little end is a nice tight fit, so I think that will probably tap through there quite nicely. I might take a little bit more off there, but not much, and then I'll cut it off and we'll try it in. Right, just going to do it. That's actually a junior hacksaw that I made at school. I've had it a long time, and I managed to get some real Eclipse junior hacksaw blades. Got a price on there, 3 and 6. Right, so we'll cut it off and then don't want to lose it, because if I drop it in there it'll disappear for good. I have got a little box of these tapered pins somewhere, and I can't find them. Right, I'm just going to put a little support underneath that nut just to take the load off the end of the spindle, because I don't want to bend it. This little jack will do the job quite nicely. Right. So I'll get the right way up. My favourite hammer. This little one I've had a long time. Right, and that's all the way through. And hopefully completely rock and wiggle free. I'm happy with that. I'll do a little bit more tap and then I'll just gently file the end over. Right, I like it. Take the rough edge off. Right, so that's a nice little repair done. And this compound side, since I've adjusted that nut, it's never actually felt as nice as that before. It's got a little bit of backlash in it. Not much. Less than half a mil. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because we are getting very near the magical 100,000. Anyway, thanks for watching.